Welcome back to Let's Play Aurora 4X United Union of Unity. Let's continue where we were. I've advanced time about 5 months just to get us a bit closer to actually having technology to play with. Mostly just doing some logistics and that. Signing planet governors and that. Things I've been neglecting off screen. But be a fairly chill episode right now. So, not expecting too much happen, but again, we explored those 4 systems, found very little. Did find that one destroyed outpost, which I've renamed Lenin. N-O-N instead of N-I-N because I will only roleplay so far. And a couple of other things. Fist, send to Woodstock. B name, good Baronites, and I gotta call it something. B-Bird, which again I was talking about later, 6 uranium, 5 thorium. So decent. Oh, good corundum as well. So that's a yeah. So we're starting to pull minerals off of Woodstock. Our uranium shortage is pretty much, it's handled. I wouldn't say it's over, but it's handled. So I have begun just slowly upgrading some of our shipyards. I called Frigate 9,000 tons. Next set is 12,000, which I call Destroyer. So, but we got a lot of building to do. So that's. Only 3 months away from new engines. So that's... Same music as last time, just I'm going to be able to listen to the second half of the track, I guess. Set. Okay, now. Grab one tracking station. And we're going to risk putting infrastructure on a... I believe it was... There we are. So drop that off. So just get a sensor net in the system and we can start exploring that world. Which, if I remember correctly, had very nice minerals. There's a lot of freighter traffic. Got our old survey ship coming back from that asteroid belt. Channels 2 is done. Okay. Automines to Sorcia, just because uranium shortage is handled for the moment. Okay. Just keep advancing time. Beta shields is done on Hogwarts. Moving on to shield generation. Still gonna be a while before you use shields, but might as well get the tech done now. Okay, I'm just gonna grab. Speaking of Hogwarts, let's grab a load of infrastructure, run that over there. Just make it one load for now. The only reason I'm not building a freighter right now is because we're about to get new engines, so once we get a couple of those out, I might even scrap some of the China roses. They just burn fuel. Okay, one other thing I noticed off screen is over in Avalon, Caraman has a 0.5 thorium as well as the corundium, so putting mines on Caraman is pretty beneficial because we are starting to get a stock of thorium that we can move over to Earth. Aiken is just kind of being kind of a mere colony, but it's serving as well. It's a place to put mines, as Earth is almost out of minerals at this point. Check one. Okay. We are building up. So the next one. No, I'm gonna leave it for now. Yeah. So I don't want to start retooling a shipyard and then have to wait for expansion. Or we need to get a couple of actual warships out. What we have now could probably do a delay in action. They're mostly scouts. I'm gonna risk a 30-day tick, just because I'm getting tired of waiting, and I'm sure you are too. So reload rate done. So what we're gonna do, launcher size 4, I think is what we're gonna settle was. We're just gonna do 0.75 for now. Might even do just a full size. But I think that's a reasonable compromise. Some people will go to like. But these are our light ships. We want these to be fast firing. So we get those launchers out. Next we want, I can get gauze, which is tempting. Agility, which is tempting. Rail guns. I want to switch to lasers at some point. Go for... Yeah, I'll do that for now. Magazine feed and agility. We have 15 Automines. I'm going to send them all out to Venus, which has 410 already. Almost needs another mass driver. Also note that we aren't building additional labs at this moment just because we need the Automines that badly. Missile tracking time. This tech here, you want to research once because it's bugged and the additional researchers don't do anything. So we only research that one once. I'm shifting the beam fire control, which I guess is... If we're making the switch to lasers, that's probably the weapon then. Okay, production, financial, under complete on Mars. Might as well queue up a few more. Might as well be doing something with this production capability. Under 20. You can always pause or stop. Shipbuilding, research. Okay, there's our two big techs right there. And our terraformer's done, so we'll deal with that first. Detach. Move to Mars. And then join the existing task group. Okay, construction, production. Tempted to go straight for that. Straight for the research right again. I'm gonna go for instruction rate instead. Just gonna do 15. Okay, power and production. We just got our new engines tech. Did we get the minimum 5? I think we already have that. Okay, I'm just gonna check to see what Do I have to go down with size here, or do I not? Engines, auxiliary. Looks like okay. So 280 we have now. .3, which is about as low as I usually go. 300, so slightly more power, a lot more fuel efficient, probably even cheaper. Engine 70. Okay, so that's done. I want an auxiliary engine now. 0.5, 25. Just for any future survey ships. We might do a grav survey. At this point, I don't see the rush. Okay, now we come to the fun part. Okay, normally I use early game. I use size 20 engines. Once I get to this tech level, though, I drop it to hull sizes. So it does save a bit of speed, a bit of space there. And I like to put 75 just on destroyer engine unless we know we're restricted. We have lots of Gallicite in this game, so I'm going to do the partially shielded engines. I might even go down to 50 for most ships. So, engine. DD engine 2070. Non-shielded engine I would call a frigate engine, an F engine, and I would use that, like take the thermal reduction off for ships that are like they just need to be cheap, like missile boats and that, because this does cost quite a bit, but you know I think it's worth just having a little edge. And it's our situations with the AI where this does matter. So, okay, and missile engines. While we're here, let's go ahead and do a boost weight. For our size 4 light missiles. Calling it LM2, even though we did not build the first engine, the first design. Maximum engine power and 0.6. This will be AMM2. Okay, so I think we're going to want the freighter engine first. Let's kind of start queuing these in. After that, I think jump drive efficiency might make the most sense here. Don't see anything else we want right away. And as soon as this engine set is done, we're gonna shift research to the other areas, which we have been neglecting. We have 5 Automines sitting around, and freighters doing nothing. Okay. So there's our freighter there. Just straight up new class. You can delete that design. Don't know where that came from. Nico blue. Groovy enough, I suppose. It's going to be a straightforward super freighter. So, 20 of the new engines, which, as you notice, are slightly cheaper than the older engines, because that's because we took the power level down. Okay, I'm gonna do one basic now. There's no reason not to, and any information we get is good. Okay, let's clean up the screen here a little. Obviously, need components. So these are size 1 sensors, which is the most we can get. Got improved cargo handling system. Well, might as well use it. That gives us 17,000 ton, and we could even do a second layer of armor. No, we forgot to put fuel. Fuel, kind of important, especially for a big ship like this. Okay. No, that would put us over the limit. So 1676 at over 100. Okay. 1500, so slightly improvement range and significant improvement in speed. And they use about a third less fuel. So that's a big jump there. So go ahead, lock design, copy design. You can make a terraformer version. That means stripping out the cargo hold. Nico. And there we are. Perfect. Lock that. And start converting. Or retooling. $600 uranium takes about a couple of months, so it's much faster than I was expecting. Okay, so next turn, I guess. Maiden mine. Drop it off at Ebert. Go back. Oh, just click there. Okay, China Rose 2. Okay, just grab infrastructure. Hogwarts is getting to the point we need to think about moving another lab over there. So. Check. Structure sitting there, free mines. Okay. Trained. Okay. We have our new military engine. Copy. New armor, because we got a new armor level. See that? It's a big jump there. Swap out the 3 engines. Okay, so that frees up a lot of space. You can take out take out a couple of things of fuel. So that's 100 days there. Okay. Okay, I'm still using the same sensors. We should Siri be able to get definitely jack up the railgun armor on this one. Okay, can we get another? Kind of stupid. Can we get another 5? Get 5 more launchers. That's actually a viable design. I'd have to use. Okay, I'm going to just leave that for now. It's actually a much more viable design than I thought. There. That's a lot of AMMs. All at once. But you can see the effect of just dropping the size of those engines is. Now it does cost you in speed, and there's a lot of very good arguments about focusing on speed. And we just got a defensive systems guy, which is kind of important because we did not have one before. Hogwarts. Yeah, all of our research has been done by a C&P specialist. So having a guy. Can have you just cheat. Remove the lab, but they got a lab on that guy. So he'll still be able to train. I do find this a little cheaty, but we have the one guy we can have to use him. And I don't know what else to say here. We're gonna want like an AMM frigate and like an offensive missile frigate. For that we'll need to do new sensors. But our technology level hasn't jumped up, so probably. Okay, there's our 2 autumn flowers. So I'm going to reorganize our military. We'll get 2. Okay. So we're gonna have 2 frigates and a gunboat in each this squadron or group. And I'm not going to build anything until we get design. And is there any technology we'd be waiting for? Magazine feed is a maybe. Okay, we're going to take 10 labs off. We're going to put 5 on. 5 on the beam. Do we have 3 more? Okay. Kind of normalize our 2 more labs. Just kind of balance out our research right now. Okay. That set up, we got a little bit of a wait for others tech, but we don't need the wait for it though. Actually, I got a lot to think about here. Using new missiles, but we're using the same sensor tech, so let's commit here. Okay, Spectre class frigate. And I will be changing this loadout later. Okay, that's good. So I'm gonna lock, commit. We get at least 2 of those out. Almost a pure AMM ship, from my point of view, but Okay, you're not doing anything. How quickly can you retool to? So we're done with, definitely done with this split, this ship. So it goes. Sector. 600. Go ahead. Start retooling. We'll build at least 2 of them. Okay, and on that, I'm gonna end on a high note there. Stay groovy, groovy space people. Wolf person out.